Students of class 12th English literature, today our topic is The Secret of Health, Success and Path, that is written by James Allen. In this lecture 1 English version lecture, students, we are studying chapter 3 of prose. Students, this chapter is written in essay form and there are three parts of this chapter. The first part is The Secret of Health, and the second part is The Secret of Success, and third part is The Secret of Power, and then there is conclusion. Now let's begin with first part of this essay, The Secret of Health. Students, here in this first part and in this first paragraph, the writer says, where there is sterling faith and uncompromising purity, there is health. Means in this first part the writer will explain only about health, because the writer thinks if there is health, there is success, there is power, and that is here. Where there is sterling faith, it means the writer is trying to connect your health with your strong faith. Sterling means strong faith. And uncompromising purity means if you want to have a perfect health, you should not compromise with purity, and then there will be health. There is success. If you have health, then you will work hard and definitely you will get success. There is power, and the next step that you will gain, that will be power. It means a healthy person has success and power too. If a man, in such a man, disease, failure and disaster can find no lodgment. Lodgment means place to live. Means if a person is healthy, there is no disease, there is no failure, there is no destruction in him. For there is nothing on which they can feed, because if a person has good health, there is nothing on which these three negative qualities can exist. The sooner we realize and acknowledge, according to the writer says, the sooner, the earlier we come to know that these things are very harmful for health. We have this knowledge that sickness is the result of our own error or sin. That sickness come to those persons who are full of errors and full of sins. The sooner shall we enter upon the highway of health, means the sooner we will get health. According to the writer, disease come to those who attract it. Means the writer thinks that a person falls sick who attracts to these things. To those whose minds and bodies are receptive to it, means who attracts and who receives negative things, sickness come to those quickly, and flees from those whose strong, pure and positive thought sphere. It means disease, failure like things escape from a person whose thoughts are pure and positive, and the ring of positive thoughts are always giving him life-giving currents. Means positive energy to that person, and that energy saves him from these negative activities and these negative effects. If you are given to anger, worry and jealousy or greed, writer says, if you are a victim of these three negative qualities, these qualities are anger, worry, jealousy and greed, or any other inharmonious state of mind. The writer declares these negative qualities of a character, jealousy, greed or something like this, inharmonious states of mind. Why he says inharmonious states of mind? Because this distorts, this disbalance the harmony of mind, and mind becomes out of balance and takes no good decisions. And if a person is subjected to anger, worry, jealousy and greed, then he should not expect perfect health. According to the writer, if a person is engaged in all these negative qualities and expect perfect health, then you are expecting the impossible. Means if you are indulged in worry, anger, jealousy and greed, and you are expecting good health, then my dear students, you are expecting the impossible thing. It means it will not come to you. Means health will not come to you. For why it will not come to you? It will not come to you because you are continually sowing the seeds of disease in your mind, because you are taking continuously negative thoughts to your mind, and whatever you are thinking, your mind will go accordingly. So, such conditions of mind are carefully shunned by the wise men. It means shunned means rejected. So, wise men reject these inharmonious states and such conditions of mind at all. Means they don't like these things at all. For he knows, means such people know that they are to be far more dangerous, because these worry, jealousy, greed like qualities are these negative aspects of characters are far more dangerous, means are very dangerous, more than a dirty collection of water and infected house. Means this is these are very these are worst situations of life. If you would be free from all physical aches and pains, the writer says, if you want to be free from all these sadness and sickness of life, and want and would enjoy perfect physical harmony, means, and if you want to enjoy your health, then put your mind in order, means you should keep your mind in balance, and harmonize your thoughts, means your thoughts should be focused and well balanced. So think joyful thoughts, means keep thinking joyfully, live light life. Think loving thoughts, means don't be full of hatred and jealousy. Live happily. Let the elixir of goodwill course through your veins, means the writer says, if you think joyful thoughts, happiness will run in your veins, and you will need no other medicine. It means you will need no other medicine to keep your life healthy and happy. Put away your jealousies, means you should be away from your jealousies, your suspicions, your worries, your hatreds, your selfish indulgences. Means if a person is away from these negative and inharmonious states of mind, then you will put away dyspepsia, biliousness, your nervousness and aching joints. Means if a person is able to keep himself away from all these negative qualities in this way, he will have a good digestive system, he will have no problem in liver, he will avoid nervousness, he will have a very steadfast and perfect mind, and his joints will not ache at all. If you will persist in clinging, means if you continue accepting, attracting to these debilitating means the thing that weakens you, the thing that makes you weak. It means if you are accepting all these qualities which make you weak and demoralizing habits of mind, and these things that makes your courage weak, then do not complain when your body is laid low with sickness. The writer says, if you are not able to keep these jealousies, suspicion, worries and hatred away from you, then you should not complain then that your health is getting worse to worsen, and your health is coming down, and you have no good health. Means if you want perfect health, you will have to put away your jealousy, suspicion, worries, these demoralizing and debilitating habits of mind. Students, we will come to know the next part of this chapter in our next video. I hope you have liked all this and understood everything. Please subscribe this channel, like and share RSE classes of English language. Thanks.